Yeah, there's not really much to the story outside the headline. The Girl Guides are like, hey, yeah, no, we're not doing trips to the States anymore.
I mean, for obvious reasons. It
Uranus
ain't.
has rings. Yes, Uranus has rings.
A puckered ring.
It's a very thin ring, but yes, it does have it. Yeah, no, because a lot of the Girl Guides don't ask for your immigration papers when you sign up, so there are a lot of like immigrants and children of immigrants and children of like legal residents who aren't citizens and stuff like that. So
The last thing they want to do is come over here and have a fucking ice raid on the equivalent of Girl Scouts. No.
Yeah.
Wrong. Bad.
yeah, exactly. So they're not doing that anymore. Same thing. I actually I spoke to the person who is organizing all the speakers for the ARC encounter protest. While I was at BajaCon, she was there as well, and it was very much like, so are you willing to come next year? Like, probably not. Like, not until things get back to normal-ish. So, like, okay, so at least 4 years. Like, yep, at least. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to the States while Trump is in charge over there, while ICE is doing their things. Especially, like, one of the things they point out later on in this article is actually a different article that got tacked on to the end somehow, but similar story about how Canadian schools are canceling their U.S. trips. So there are stories of U.S. officials searching travelers' smartphones, quizzing Canadians about their allegiance to the United States, detaining legal residents, including Canadians, and deporting alleged criminals to an El Salvadorian prison without due process. Yeah, no, like, if you
None
search
of that's
my phone,
a safe environment.
you search my phone, you're going to find that I'm not very positive toward Trump. You ask me about my allegiance to the U.S., and I will tell you I have none. I'm a Canadian. My allegiance to Canada is flimsy as fuck. Like, I don't think you should be. You should have allegiance to a state just because it happens to be the state in which you were born.
Yeah, the state needs to be doing something for me.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I do love Canada. I'm very happy that I live here. Is it the best country on earth? No.
But goddamn, America's the best country on earth. We have freedom, hamburgers, and hot dogs.
I mean, freedom index-wise, you guys are actually pretty low down there.
But
I don't remember the exact numbering, but like,
But hot
basically
dogs.
all of Europe and Canada is above you.
But freedom.
Yeah.
But bald
Doesn't actually
eagle.
mean anything unless you actually do it.
But the bald eagle. They lied to me.
So, fun fact, the bald eagle, I remember there being jokes about the bald eagle going extinct. And then regulations showed up from the EPA protecting endangered species. And now you can see bald eagles all over the place. There's one that nests annually in one of the trees on a property that's near my dad's house, where you can actually see the nest from his backyard. So there's a pair of them that nest there every year, and like they have recovered a lot because of government regulations and oversight. The exact same ones that are going away now. So like, if you want to keep the bald eagles around, maybe don't remove the regulations that keep them around.
The two bald eagles just died from fighting each other. Huh. That sucks.
Yeah, well, one of them was injured from getting into a fight with a Canada goose earlier, so he didn't have much of a chance.
Geese are assholes.
Geese are assholes. My phone showed me pictures from several years ago, and one of them was of one of my kids, as he was probably about 3 in the picture, and we were just hanging out with a goose, and the goose was like right there. I'm just like, oh, why did I let my child that close to such a dangerous animal? But yeah, no, a lot of Canadians. Another thing this article points out is that return trips from the United States by car and air declined by 33.1% and 22.1% in June compared to the years before, respectively. I'm part of that decline. My Europe trip, normally for a trip like that, I would have flown out of Buffalo, because Buffalo is right fucking there. The Buffalo airport is a 15-minute drive from my house if the border goes smoothly.
But the idea of trying to go there into the United States right now.
Yeah, it's if the border goes smoothly. I'm not willing to take that risk at the moment. So I will drive the hour and a half to the Toronto airport. Would have been so much easier to get a ride to and from the airport if it was just the Buffalo one. That's how it be. I also think it's funny that last time I flew out of the Niagara Falls airport, or maybe no, it would have been the Buffalo airport, but I left from Niagara Falls instead of Fort Erie that time. And so last time I flew out of there, I was flying to Florida. We had a trip planned with the family. This was years and years and years ago. Why would I fly international out of Buffalo? Toronto is so much cheaper. No, I find the prices are usually about the same. I don't know. Maybe it's different for Europe because I don't exactly go to Europe very often.
Stuff.
So most of my flying is within the has been within the United States. So I guess
Stuff. If you're listening, I need to know how many of these variants are going to exist by the time you're done. Or whoever. Like, guys, you're not the only one who's been doing this shit.
Stoff's just the main one. Stoff leads the charge, but they do have an
Stoff
army
didn't lead
behind
this
them.
charge, actually. Stoff says I only planned the 4. Okay. Does that include me, like original? Or is there another one that I just haven't seen yet? Okay. Cool. That tells me exactly what I need to do.
Yeah, honestly surprised U.S. tourism hasn't just died, but then I remember how big the U.S. is. Yeah, so there's a lot of internal U.S. tourism, but then it's also, like, yeah, Canadian trips have dropped by like 33% or whatever, but that means that 70% of the people who are going still went. So, like, that's a huge drop, but it's not, like, it's still most people that would still go to the States are still going. And Vegas tourism is dead. I had heard that. Apparently, they're losing a lot of the, particularly the Eastern Asian rich gambling crowd. And I don't know. We got lots of casinos in Niagara Falls, so maybe they're coming here. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Tout says, whenever Trump passes away, however it happens, it'll be the left did it. Whether it's a heart attack, struck by lightning while golfing, or a meteor hits him on the head, it will be called an assassination. So I will agree that it's an assassination.
I agree with that no matter what happens to him, if he dies while in office, it will be blamed on the left. So the way I see it, maybe the left may as well just...
Why would you want us to use a toothbrush, though? I just don't fucking get it. That seems impractical.
It's an easier way to keep it clean afterwards.
I guess, yeah, fair enough. Tal, also, by the way, it will be seen as an assassination, especially if it happens exactly 6 minutes and 40 seconds after he appears on screen, after he gets on a TV broadcast.
Oh yeah, the story was sent to me by Fennec, by the way. Fennec did most of the work for the stream tonight. I like it when people do my job for me. So if you find a news story you think I should cover, send it to news@vicerhino.com.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really could not do any of this without all of you. Those of you watching, and especially those of you who support me on Patreon. I wanted to go ahead and take a minute to thank all of you who do that, because with YouTube being what it is these days, I really cannot do this full time without the support from each and every one of you. Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Tales of Atonement, Nixie Chan, Kiri Artemis, Limor Pinku, Love Bunny Games, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that, Aurora, Leela Ururaka, Arcton Arclacier, Kiratorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L, Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard. Thank you so very much. But since you're here, why not go ahead and try watching another one? There should be one that's on the screen right now. And if you are a patron of mine, I wanted to go ahead and thank you again for all of your support. There is still a video you could press, though, if you'd like. I would appreciate it. Just a little bit.